Brought to you by Penguin.
The Stitch-Up, How Medical Misogyny Harms Us All, by Emma Szewczak and Andrzej Harris. Read by Emma Szewczak. For Our Daughter, Orlando. Quote from The Husband Stitch by Carmen Maria Machado. They take the baby so that they may fix me where they cut. They give me something that makes me sleepy, delivered through a mask pressed gently to my mouth and nose. My husband jokes around with the doctor as he holds my hand. How much to get that extra stitch, he asks. You offer that, right? Please, I say to him, but it comes out slurred and twisted, and possibly no more than a small moan. Neither man turns his head toward me. The doctor chuckles. You aren't the first. I slide down a long tunnel, and then surface again, but covered in something heavy and dark, like oil. I feel like I'm going to vomit. The rumour is something like a virgin. And then I am awake, wide awake, and my husband is gone, and the doctor is gone, and the baby, where is... The nurse sticks her head in the door. Your husband just went to get a coffee, she says, and the baby is asleep in the bassinet. The doctor walks in behind her, wiping his hands on a cloth. You're all sewn up, don't you worry, he said. Nice and tight, everyone's happy. The nurse will speak with you about recovery. You're going to need to rest for a while. The baby wakes up. The nurse scoops him from his swaddle and places him in my arms again. He is so beautiful, I have to remind myself to breathe. Introduction. I fell out of my vagina, and so could you. There's a short celebrity interview The Guardian runs at weekends called the Q&A. It's a series of direct questions which tend to solicit profound or pithy replies. On the days when I'm confined to my bed, too frightened to walk or stand, I make Andrzej read it out to me. The questions in the Q&A vary from week to week, but they're drawn from a common pool we've come to learn by rote. So we know that no one ever gives a straight answer to, how often do you have sex? And that, what is the trait you most deplore in others, always something heinous like war crimes or usury, is funniest when followed up with, what is the trait you most deplore in yourself? Always something deeply incriminating, like biting one's nails or caring too much. It doesn't matter who's being interviewed. That's not the point. We only read it so that we can answer the questions ourselves, trying to make each other laugh with reference to this in-joke or that. There's a particular question, maybe the best one, that comes up only rarely. It's a shame because I have the best answer for it. When I get lucky, and it does come up, Andrzej will hover over it, dragging the whole thing out. It's a bit we do, our way of processing things. What is the worst thing anyone said to you? He'll ask me, seeming interested, cultivating ignorance. But he knows the answer. He was there when she said it. She was a midwife called Chris. She had just delivered my second child and was in the middle of sewing me back up. Mercifully, I was still numb from the waist down after the epidural. Andrzej was sitting beside me in the wipe-clean plastic armchair, holding our new baby in his arms, the two of them lost in a world of their own, as another midwife, whose name I hadn't caught, toiled over a standing desk in the corner of the room, typing up my notes. So it was really just Chris and me, huddled together over a mound of paper towels covering my knees, my two limp legs propped up in metal stirrups. I don't know if it was the adrenaline from the delivery or the simple surprise at somehow still being alive, but while she snipped and snapped, every so often dropping the bloodied scissors into the metal bowl with a clang to get a better purchase on a stitch with her fingertips, pulling it taut like the women in films fixing corsets, I couldn't stop talking. I asked her things like, why did you want to be a midwife? Do you have any children? What are you doing on the weekend? And she answered it all with patient humour. She used to be a lorry driver, but one day she realised, with urgency, that she needed to be a midwife. Her own traumatic childbirth had prompted it, a common strand among the midwives I've met, and she was determined.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?